Alright, we have a match here between Coops and Rocket Row. Rocket Roo. Sorry. I always do that one wrong. It's Rocket Roo, like kangaroo. It looks like Triple Bird versus a bunch of green skins. No Imric, though. I wonder what kind of caster it is. Probably a life caster, if you have 2 Phoenixes, but we'll see. Yeah, it's life caster. Regrowth and Earthblood. So, we have a life caster up on an Eagle, then we have a Frostheart Phoenix, a Flamespire Phoenix, a front line of Silvern Guard and Spearmen. 2 archers in the back line, more spearmen, and double dragon princes as well. So a lot of good targets for that healing. On the other side, for the greenskins, we have a goblin great shaman up on the Arachnarok spider with itchy nuisance and sneaky stabbing. Then we have a front line of goblins, stone trolls, squigs, forest goblin spider riders, the swamp things, river troll, ROR, and some orc boarboy biggins, plus the hammer of Gork, rock lava. Quick little fast forward as the armies advance. Archers are in range. They are going to target the squigs. Good targets. No shields, 50 armor, and a relatively low health pool with low-ish leadership. So if you can just get some good damage on them and not let them eat your spearmen alive, that would be good. I imagine we'll get an itchy nuisance here. Yeah, so less melee attack for the Frostheart Phoenix and the Spearman. I wonder, does that attach to you? No, if you're outside the circle, it stops. Cool. Cool. So the Frostheart Phoenix is diving down into this fight to help the Dragon Princes, lowering all of these guys' melee attack by, I believe it's like 5. 8. Lowers all of their melee attack by 8 and their damage. The Flamespire Phoenix also dives in. So with the Dragon Princes also getting, I thought I saw a Flesh to Stone in there for a bit. That'll make them rather tanky, lowering all the greenskin stats like that. Archers are paying their dues, killing off squig herds on the front line and really forcing them back. And more Dragon Princes take a fight with Orc, Boarboy Biggins, Forest Goblin Spider Riders, and Stone Trolls. So, Spearmen, if the Spearmen weren't there, the Dragon Princes would be getting wrecked. But even with the Spearmen, that might be a hard-fought battle. As some of these Stone Trolls are starting to tear out, the Goblin Great Shaman is in here with his anti-large buffs. All of the spider-mounted characters got some buffs in the last patch that's not really talked about because they're still just okay, and while the greenskins have much better units than them. They did get some buffs, especially their leadership, so they're slightly better anti-large duelists. Sneaky Stabbin popped on himself. Gives him really good melee attack. He already has a lot of bonus versus large, so 98 melee attack with the Wah popped, plus 20 bonus versus large. He ain't missing any attacks versus large targets. Another itchy nuisance over onto the Spearmen. Also, he does not have the lore passive, so spamming out spells like this doesn't reduce the High Elves power recharge or anything. Stone Troll's trying to hang out, help him fight the Frostheart and Flamespire Phoenixes. Looks like it's going okay as Orc Boarboy Biggins continue to try and battle with the Dragon Princes. Backline, though, for the High Elves, the Archers have been compromised. One of them is already dead. The other one is soon to be as the Swamp Things and Goblins close in. Squigs are back for a second charge, and these Dragon Princes on the far side are still alive somehow, which honestly surprises me. But the Spearmen are full HP, so they've probably gotten a lot of good work in up there. Yeah, already paid for themselves and still have full HP. Lifecaster is wandering around. Looks like she's going to throw a regrowth onto the Frostheart Phoenix, because Frostheart Phoenix is the only Phoenix that doesn't have any self-regeneration mechanisms whatsoever. Archmage of Life does land behind these Forest Goblin Spider Riders, trying to get them to rout with the rear charge from Big Scary Monster. Man, these Stone Trolls just ain't going nowhere as the Double Birds continue to do battle. Dragon Princes do escape from their fight. That was not going so great for them. Looks like they're going to run down the Hammer of Gork. They're sick of it. They don't want any more to deal with these guys. So a suicide charge into the Hammer of Gork, maybe to shut it down. Who knows? They're doing their best, but a rear charge from the Stone Trolls and Orc Boarboy Biggins will probably make this a doomed effort for the Dragon Princes. Meanwhile, Frostheart's Phoenix, Flamespire Phoenix, and the Lifecaster still doing their very best on the top side. Now, one of the archers is beset by foes. The other one is just rallied. If they can offer fire support, it might actually save its brethren. And the Hammer of Gork is stopped. Those goblins are routed off, so the Dragon Princes have to now face Orc Boarboy Biggins all alone. Looks like the archers will both be saved. Flamespire Phoenix taking a lot of damage, as are the Dragon Princes, but Stone Trolls and the Goblin Great Shaman are doing fine for now. And the Swamp Things have even joined in. Might be a bad time for the Frostheart. Bounce power still about dead even. And the Dragon Princes continue to do battle. They're outnumbered 2-1 by Orc Boarboy Biggins, and yeah, they are going to rout which will probably let the Hammer of Gork come back and continue its bombardment. A full health unit of Stone Trolls just chilling for now. They do need to rejoin a fight, don't know which fight. And the archers are coming here to start shooting at the Swamp Things while the Frostheart Phoenix just sits. That thing is silly tanky. It has 10% damage resist if your Winds of Magic are high. And then it lowers everybody else's damage and their melee attack. And then it has 49 melee defense. That's a very tanky bird. Swamp Thing's taking a lot of damage from the Spearmen and the archers. Flamespire Phoenix decides to stay out of this fight for a little bit as Flesh to Stone is popped, giving it 60% physical resist, plus its 10% ward save. Good God. Enabled if Winds of Magic is 15 or greater, so it actually looks like the High Elves have not kept enough Winds of Magic to give it its damage resistance. But then it imbues magical attacks. And the Frostheart Phoenix has magical attacks on it right now, so I don't know. I don't know, man. I think it might just have magical attacks all the time. Hang on. I'm gonna check that shit out. Yeah. It has magical attacks all the time. And it gets magical attacks if you have Winds of Magic. So, okay, that's just stupid. That's just stupid. It already has magic attacks. But don't worry, it gives it magic attacks if it already has magic attacks. Anyway, this game's dumb. I hate it. I'm gonna become a Fortnite streamer, just you wait. That's so dumb. Okay. That's so dumb! Frostheart Phoenix continues to fight Stone Trolls. I also feel like the Frostheart Phoenix, like, yes, it is supposed to be tanky, and I get that, but, like, it feels like this thing is too tanky. I don't know. They, like, never die. Stats aside, they, like, never die. I swear you can surround them with things that have 1,000,000 melee attack, and if you got it down to 0 melee defense, it would still take forever to die. What is that? I don't know what's being cast here. Itchy Nuisance. Oh, okay. Weird. This Shane is just, like, spamming out spells like there's no tomorrow, even though he doesn't have a lore passive or any reason to do that. Like, that one, I don't know what that one is to achieve. Might have been a mistake, but I feel like I've seen a couple where it just, like, keeps chucking these out as if he's gonna... if it's now or never. Alright, we have one archer still in it to win it. He's firing in on all these trolls. The trolls are sticking near to the Goblin Great Shaman. One of the trolls, healing cap's in sight, and his leadership is tanking. The other one's full HP, so he's gonna be fine. Swamp Things are back, the other archer is back, and the Lifecaster is coming to the fight. I don't know how much HP she has beyond her healing cap here, because, like, I don't see her healing cap, so for all I know, that's all the damage she's taken this game. Or she's healed a ton. She's actually, like, almost heal cap. I don't know. Goblin Great Shaman is down to half HP, continuing to fight the Frostheart Phoenix, which is heal cap just appeared now. Archers continuing to harass this area, and the Swamp Things chased and shattered those other archers once and for all. These Spider Riders probably have to get around onto those archers. Silver and Guard nearing their heal cap. Other Spearmen also. One of the Stone Trolls is routing, the other Stone Troll is hanging in there as Spiders are just going to join the fight that is already here. Again, would have really liked to see them go for those archers, but oh well, shit happens, I suppose. Stone Trolls are going to tear her out. Orc Warrior begins routing as well. High Elves taking the lead. It might be all Ogre as a full health unit of Spearmen charges into the Goblin Great Shaman. And Frostheart Phoenix is coming back. Now the Swamp Things, they're trumbling along. They're going to get here. They're going to charge straight into Silver and Guard, who now have Charge Reflection, so ow. Brace for ow pact. The Goblin Great Shaman gets away from all those extra Spearmen. He is going to get around here. He'll have that relatively healthy troll that'll rally, and this other troll is also rallied, still regenerating. Another Wah is popped for the Swamp Things to get some damage out, though they are still inundating themselves in Silver and Guard, which is going to be real bad. It's a bad time to be a Swamp Thing. Yeah, they're dead as hell. Orc Boy begins charging to the back of these archers, trying to shut them down once and for all. They only had 4 volleys left, but still, it's good to get rid of them. Swamp Things will now run away, hopefully to regenerate and live to see another day. Goblin Great Shaman is in. He is charging onto that Flamespire Phoenix. Kind of fails to get an attack off a couple times. Then he gets a pretty big one. 725. 705. 200, and then the Phoenix gets its regrowth. Rebirth, I should say, but still. Nice chunk of HP there. Balance power continues to get worse. And ooh, the Frost Art Phoenix is chasing off those healthy stone trolls. That is no fun for the green beans. I don't see how they can win this at this point. There's just too many spearmen. There's too many spearmen that are left. Oh, the Frost Art Phoenix gives up on chasing the stone trolls just at the edge of the map, and they come back. That is a tragedy. That is a fucking tragedy. Whoops. So those guys are back. Gives greenskins a decent chance. I still don't think they can kill these spearmen, but whatever. Swamp Things are going to continue to chase the archers. Maybe can even rout those Silver and Guard. Because they do cause terror, so... Flamespire Phoenix gets back up into the sky. He will rally in the distance and come back. Immediately, the Stone Trolls are terror-routed by the Frost Art Phoenix. But they're not run off the map just yet, so they'll turn back and fight him. Swamp Thing's trying to fight the Silver Guard, not going well for them. Flamespire Phoenix is back. Stone Trolls on the edge of the map, holding for now, but their leadership is faltering badly. 7 leadership on those guys in the distance, down to 5. And the Boar Boy Biggins charge straight into Spearmen who are braced, but that will break them for, break their charge defense for the rest of this. Flamespire Phoenix dropped a flame and poops on these guys. It's going to charge in, so the Orc Boar Boy Biggins will probably be routed off now. Goodbye, friends. Even just the Stone Trolls and the Goblin Great Shaman. In the distance, those Stone Trolls are up to 10 leadership. And they're still fighting the Frost Art Phoenix, which they're having a really tough time damaging. Other Stone Trolls are out, but the Phoenix takes another big chunk of damage, and another chunk of damage, and it gets its rebirth off yet again. More healing for that Phoenix. The Swamp Things did manage to rout the Silver and Guard, or the Spearmen. Yes, the Silver and Guard routed them. Archers are back. If archers fire in here, they will rout those Swamp Things. There they go, they routed them. Stone Trolls continue to fight in the distance. And another big shot in from the Goblin Great Shaman. So how's this fight going? Okay, they're getting decent damage on the Frost Art Phoenix. I still don't know what's going to kill these Spearmen, but sure. Flamespire Phoenix taking some damage. It routs. Stone Trolls shatter. The River Trolls shatter. So we're down to just the Stone Trolls and the Goblin Great Shaman. And he's popping his rebirth infinitely because he's heal capped, so he can't heal, but he's low enough that it keeps popping. And he's just flopping around, getting the Go Trek 420 Blaze It Smoke. But he also has an animation whenever he rebirths, so he can't fucking move. So he's just stuck. And Coops may have told me that this bug was going to happen. When he sent in the replays, like, watch the Phoenix, and I saw this, and that shit's fucking hilarious. So it's just stuck here. It can't move because it's constantly rebirthing. And then the Spider Shaman finally dies as the Frost Art Phoenix rejoins the fight, and he's like, what did I miss, bro? Oh, poor Fire Phoenix, stuck in an infinite cycle of hell. So for Coops, his Lifecaster 600 value, 1500 on the Frost Art Phoenix, 800 on the other Phoenix, 1700 on a Spearman, 1000 on a Silver and Guard, 800 on another Spearman, 500 there, almost 800 there. Dragon Princess 1300 and 1000, and then Archers 1400 and 350. For Rocket, 2,900 on the Spider Shaman. Goblins did okay. Squigs did okay. Stone Trolls did not do... Stone Trolls got literally the same value. 1149 apiece. I don't know. Trolls have fallen quite a lot. Like, they just did not do nearly as much damage as they should have when they were surrounding, like, key targets or fighting Dragon Princes. The Swamp Things did okay. All of the Trolls are just chilling at, like, almost the exact same value. Swamp Things are just barely ahead of the Troll Bros. 666 on the Hammer of Gork. Okay, this is getting stupid. 666 plus 2 Stone Trolls get the exact same value. Alright, how many more jokes are we going to have in this thing? And the Boar Boy Biggins did pretty well. Spider Eyes did not as much. GG. Roar! Subscribe, yes, yes.